transparent, translucent, opaque. All three of these words have literal and metaphorical meanings. The literal meaning of all three of these regards the optical qualities of something, what the visual qualities, what one sees, how light moves through matter. Transparent literally means very clear. And an example of transparent is this plastic Duraclear mug. When one looks through this, there's clarity. It's very clear. This plastic mug is transparent. When I take the metronome, you can still see the writing. It's transparent. So the literal meaning of transparent or transparency is absolute clarity or close to absolute clarity. The metaphorical meaning of transparent is that something is very clear, whether a communication, an idea, a concept, a word, an interaction. To use in a sentence, I might say, the policies of the company were very transparent. They were very clear. Or I might say, his behavior, what he is saying and doing, the meaning is not transparent. He's not being transparent. To mean he's not being clear, he's not being forthright, or maybe he's not even being honest. Transparent. The literal meaning of translucent is something that has the optical quality where some light permeates the material or matter. However, not all light permeates material or matter. So, in other words, when one is looking through a translucent material, they may see light, they may see movement, they may see color. However, they don't see a lot of detail. There's not a lot of clarity. So, for example, this glass is translucent. It is not transparent. So when one looks through this glass, one can see color. You can see that it's black behind here. However, there's not detail. So when I put the metronome in here, one can see there's something in there. However, the detail, the clarity is not clear. That is translucent. Now, the metaphorical meaning of translucent I won't go into because it's not often used metaphorically. One could say the meaning of that was translucent, and that would imply that the meaning is somewhat understandable but not very detailed or not very clear. So translucent glass, transparent plastic. This is translucent. Excuse me. This is transparent. This is translucent. So translucent is completely or almost completely clear, and translucent is light and movement, and some shape can be seen through something translucent. However, there's not very much detail or clarity. Transparent. transparent, translucent. Opaque is synonymous with translucent. This glass is opaque. In other words, the glass is not clear. One does not see a lot of detail or clarity through the glass. One can see something. So this glass is opaque. The metaphorical meaning of opaque is something that is not clear. It could be something that is obscure or maybe even obtuse. So I might say when the metaphorical meaning could be applied to something visual or something that doesn't have anything to do with optics or vision or clarity of sight. I might say when reading very advanced writings of the philosophers Wittgenstein and Hegel, many of their ideas seem very opaque, and what opaque in that context would mean difficult to understand, difficult to comprehend.